Hello, Divine Being, and thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I am Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, also known as the Angel's Oracle. I'm here with a channeled beautiful message for the Leo new moon, and we'll be using three different decks today. First and foremost, I wanted to just share that this Leo new moon, with the sun and moon being in the sign of Leo, this is a beautiful time to be seen. Leo is all about the soul, right? The connection, the solar plexus, the sun, shining brightly, letting your light shine, letting the world see you. Okay, so this first message that is coming forth is coming from it's just a message facilitated from the new moon energy, um and just something you want to be aware of. Okay, so first card out, look at the bigger picture. Mm. The energy is gaining momentum. This came upside down. A time for healing, and show the world the real you. Yes, so beautiful, so perfect. Now with these cards, when they come upside down, it just means pay a little extra attention, but it's time for you to look further. It's time for you to look further than what's in front of you, than beyond. Okay, there are certain things that you are not allowing yourself to see past go. Okay, and it's time for you to release these energies so that you can be seen. Wow, exactly what I just said. Before I even pull the cards, it's time for you to let these things go so that you can be seen, because you've been hiding yourself from the world for whatever reason. You've been hiding yourself, and it's time for you to now, pop out. Not it's not time to stifle yourself. It's time for you to look beyond. It's time for you to look beyond the bigger picture. Let me see what are some things that may need healing within you. But so some things that may need healing within you. We have Angel of Manifestations. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Exactly, right? Sometimes feeling like I put forth all this effort, I keep persisting, I'm determined, I keep trying, I'm positive, I have tried to cut some people off, I've switched up what I'm looking at, and I don't see any progress. I don't see anything happen. But no, your angels are confirming that it definitely has paid off, and you are in a righteous space for manifestation. The new moon is beautiful for setting intentions. It's a clean slate, basically. And Goddess of Awakening, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Perfect. So, allowing yourself to be in love with yourself again. This doesn't have to necessarily be romance for sexual purposes, like in a relationship. Romance literally is just about the act of love. It's the act of showing love and kindness. Okay, romance has nothing to do with physical uh, interactions. Okay, there's a perfect time to be creative. Look at the stars shining down on you, enlightening you, lighting you up, allowing you to be a little bit more adventurous, right? If you want to explore, this may be a good time for you to take a trip. Okay, if you've been thinking about taking a trip, you may want to do that. So if you're, depending on where you are in the world, I do have people in different hemispheres that watch me, but maybe take a trip to somewhere where you can be close to nature, where you can appreciate nature. So hiking, a beach trip, um, bicycling, I'm seeing a retreat, maybe things of that nature. You might want to tap into that arena for you. But those are some things that you want to heal. Feeling like you aren't quite awakened, you're not quite where it is that you need to be, or you're not quite being seen. No. Okay, it's time to close your eyes off to whatever it is that's happening in the outside world and allow yourself to be enlightened and aware, and show the world the real you. Okay, you are beautiful at manifesting and creating, but sometimes your manifestations are blocked because you're not being real, you're not being authentic, and you still need a place to heal. So your manifestations or your materializations, right? Because manifestation is just materializing what it is that you see in your mind's eye. Sometimes that's a little bit slow. It's not pulled forth because it's coming through channels that are distorted, right? Your channels may be distorted. It's not clear. It's not allowing the energy to flow freely through you. Okay, and as I say that, it's funny. When I started recording this video, when I started recording the reading initially, I went back just to double check, make sure everything was working fine, and I saw that my video was being recorded in slow motion, and I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe that, right? I was glad I caught that. But sometimes things come like that, slow motion, and it's drawn out for you, and it makes you feel like you're not doing stuff that's right, but that's incorrect. That is incorrect. That is super false. Okay, super false. So I want to pull a next message. Just what are some things as we clear up how we speak to ourselves, as we clear up our self-worth, our self-concept, you know, what is something that you want to share with the collective that would be coming forth for them with this Leo energy? You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Exactly. Gibbous is the phase when the moon is completely full. It's completely full and it looks so large. Okay, it looks really close to Earth too. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Exactly. Look at all this Piscean energy, all this throat chakra energy as well. It's time to come into a balance of allowing yourself to say, my spiritual world and my physical world are perfect in harmony. They're in union. They come together in a beautiful, harmonious light, and stop thinking of it as separation. Okay, you are not separate. Your spirit is not separate from your physical. We work together. The only reason why your perfect spirit can be here on this planet to experience this is because it's connected to a physical body. Okay, all right. And sometimes, yes, you're encouraged to be, you know, quote unquote delusional, but you also want to be practical. Your angels know that you need to be practical. Your angels know that you need certain things to survive here. So just sitting in your home and meditating and hoping and grounding, and then not actually putting anything physical or tangible to it, sometimes that's also what blocks certain things from coming forth to you, because you're not being practical with yourself. You're not allowing yourself to say, okay, you know what, I'm wanting these things, but I'm not actually going out into the physical world to allow it to come to me, right? There was something that I wanted, and there was something I was manifesting, and I was like, okay, I need to go out and figure out how to get this done, but I don't know how I'm going to get this done. But first, I'm going to stop and get a smoothie because I can't think well, right, when I'm hungry. So let me go get a smoothie. And I went and got a smoothie and bumped into someone. Started talking to them, which is not really like me. I'm not a social butterfly. I'm not really just a person that just talks to people. But I ended up talking to someone in line, and they knew someone that did the thing that I was looking for, that I was manifesting. So I didn't have to figure out how to go and get it. It was brought to me, but I had to be practical. I knew I wouldn't be able to get the thing that I wanted by sitting in my house. I had to actually get outside. And I was saying, okay, I'm going to get the smoothie so I can think of it. But no, the universe is like, no, just go get the smoothie at this particular time. We're going to put someone, orchestrate it so that they come to you. That's how things work. But if you're just beating yourself up and telling yourself, oh, I can never do this, or I can never get this, or every single time I try, I fail, I fail, I fail, I fail, I fail, then that's what it's going to be. Okay, it's time to start talking to yourself a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer. All right. So let me see, what is the new moon wanting to set some intentions around. And then I'm going to pull a message from your shadow self, something you need to be aware of, and a message from your higher self. And then we will close out. All right. Goddess of strength, stand up for what you believe in. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Look at all this yellow. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Goddess of strength. That's what Leo is about. Being strong, persevering, right? Didn't they say your perseverance is paid off, right? Your efforts, determination, and perseverance is paid off, I believe, was the card, right? Do not allow yourself to back down or to cower just because certain things have not worked out exactly the way you wanted to, or you may not have the support that you felt that you needed. All right. When I started on my journey, I didn't have support by people that I knew and loved. But as I continued on my journey, those that did love and support me came. They came from everywhere. And that allowed me to build my strength more and more and more. Angel of pleasure, take pleasure in the things that you do. So work on setting the intention of everything that you do brings you happiness. Everything I do brings me joy, brings me pleasure. Goddess of the earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. Exactly. Yes. Listen to your intuition. Look, didn't I just say take a vacation out in nature? There's a lot of things. Look at this water. There's a lot of things that will be coming through for you when you get in tune and in touch with nature, grounding yourself. Hug a tree. Give your tree some love. Okay? But there's certain ideas that are coming to you. Don't be like, I can never do this because I don't have. Stop making excuses. Stop fighting for your limitations and for your lack. You need to stand up and be strong. Okay, you need to stand up and be strong. You need to allow yourself to be in a space where you can have whatever it is that you so choose to have. All right. And always set the intention that no matter what it is that you do and however which way it comes forth, it will bring you happiness. It will bring you pleasure. Okay. So those are the intentions you want to set around this time. Wow. A cardinal just came and landed right on my moringa tree. And when it landed on my moringa tree, the blossoms kind of like the leaves and the blossoms just kind of fluttered everywhere. That's so beautiful. Right. So for some of you, cardinals may be significant for you, but yeah, that's that's so pretty. All right, so let's see. I'm sitting outside doing my readings. I love sitting outside, being one in nature. It's just so beautiful, peaceful, and calming. But let's see, what is the message your shadow self wants to share with you? Something that your shadow self, that could be held back, that you could be holding back because your shadow self is kind of timid to let it go. So let me see what your shadow wants to share with you. And then we'll pull a message from your higher self. And then, as I said, we will close out. Wow. Card number 1, healing. How perfect is that? How perfect is that? Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm getting Virgo energy. I'm getting big mama energy, right? This is like the universe watching over you. This is your higher self. And here's your shadow self. And look, she's holding a moon wand. And it's just like, this is a time to come into a space where we're all together, where we're all one. Okay? We're all one. Allow yourself to come into this space of healing because you absolutely deserve it. Oh, and this came with it. Like water in the desert. Wow. Card number 20. Wow. Like water in the desert. Wow. Okay. So allow yourself with card number, oh wait, hold on, this isn't a 1, this is an I just realized because this deck is Visions of Duality, and it's a mixed deck. So you have the Roman numerals and then you have the regular like numbers, and I just realized that's an I and not a 1. So that doesn't is not so to say a different message, but with it just being a Roman numeral card, it's a polar card, which is like kind of set for interpretation. So healing comes in phases. Your shadow self is saying it's coming in phases. This is still giving me universe, higher self, shadow self. You got to grow. You got to grow, right? Because look at the moon phases. This is like the this first moon that your shadow self is holding. This is, I feel like, the waxing crescent, right? Waxing meaning it's growing. This is the full moon. And then this is waning, which is allowing, we're releasing some of this old energy and we're coming back into the new phase. Waning is after the full moon, full enlightenment. And with this saying, like water in the desert, you are a hot commodity. You are so needed. And your shadow self sometimes can be afraid, where it's like, I am so dynamic, I am so unique, and as I grow, as I heal, as I wisen up, I recognize more and more people that want to that need me, that want to be around me, that may need me. I have influence. I'm so important. I'm a hot commodity. I am something that many people wish they could have. I am rich. I am valuable. I am cherished, because water in the desert, that's something that people will fight for, right? They're like, I need this, I need this. And if you don't give value to yourself in your growth, in your expansion, you will start to lose the value within yourself. And your shadow self is afraid of that. Your shadow self is just a little bit timid on, when you grow, how much of a hot commodity will you be? How much value will you really bring? Okay? It's like your shadow self is like, I know I'm a hot commodity, but do I really want to be a hot commodity? That's something you're kind of afraid of success. Don't be afraid of that. Your shadow self is ready to grow and evolve, but whenever you feel that hinder or that pull back, just know that's just your shadow wanting to step in and kind of protect you. Okay? Advice now from your higher self. And this card came upside down. Now I'm going to flip it for you. This is 567. Card 7 in the Roman numerals, violence. Sometimes you got to choose violence. But no. Your higher self is saying with this, sometimes people push things on you. They impose their own beliefs or doctrines on you. And as you rise from that, as you rise above that, and you start creating your own foundation, it can be like a violent emergence. And it's okay. It's okay to let go of everything that you've ever learned, including talking down to yourself, talking bad about yourself, second guessing yourself. It's okay to let it go. Violence is a language that people use to express themselves, but they don't know how to listen. Sometimes people use violence because they want to speak, they want to say something, but they don't know how to do it. But they don't want to necessarily hear what it is that you have to say. And when you force something with violence, you're ignoring consent. And when you are ignorant, sometimes in your violence, you can break things. So it's okay to violently emerge and release some of the things that you have been through. However, it's not okay to be violent in your emergence. Don't belittle or beat down other people that may still be stuck where they are. Give them grace, give them love. Don't try to break them. Don't try to break their spirit, because that's something that people do a lot in our society, and it's not time for you to do that. So as you recognize your value, as you emerge, as you grow, and you're going through your healing, don't take that newfound anger and frustration out on other people or out on certain beliefs. Sometimes people, not everyone's on the same level, and it's okay. It's all right. Card number 7, all about luck. It's very divine energy as well. But don't barrage or berate other people, rather, because of where they may be. Okay? As you begin to allow your manifestations to grow and flow through the ethers, and you allow your channels to be more open, and you stop beating yourself up, and you're not so violent with yourself, do not turn around and do that to other people. Okay? Make sure you stay grounded in your energy. Okay. All right. So, beautiful messages from the Leo new moon. If you've made it this far in the video, be sure to drop some Leo emojis, some line emojis, or the zodiac of Leo. But be sure to go ahead and drop that so I can leave you a personal word of encouragement. Okay. And until we connect again, remember, your angels are here for a reason and a season. You deserve the best, and the best is yet to come. One love.